I was thinking, in all the relationship combinations I've done, I haven't got to talk about Virgo yet. So I decided, this was actually a request from Nick Miller, to look at Virgo and Libra. So on the one hand we have Virgo the Virgin, and on the other hand Libra the Scales. So how did these two get on? Well, it's not really Romeo and Juliet. It's not exactly When Harry Met Sally. In fact, I think this combination is a little bit Mork and Mindy. So how are these two going to meet? I think they're going to meet via work or one of their interest groups, because they both enjoy communicating. So once they get chatting over something else, they'll soon realize that they've got a lot in common, that they're stimulating each other intellectually, and that it's really quite fun and they get a buzz from chatting to each other. What I don't see is them locking eyes across the smoky room of a dance floor, feeling the weight of each other's stare, moving together until bodies become one as they dance. No, I don't really think that's going to happen with these two. So this combination is what I would call really mental. Now I don't mean like mental in the Essex way of saying it, where it's all sort of crazy and chaotic. Not at all, because this is actually quite a mature combination. And I think that this combination works well for couples who are quite established, maybe in their 40s, already established in their career and having a more mature outlook on life. But of course it can work well for younger couples who are already quite mature in the way they're approaching life, because like I say, it's quite a mature combination. But there is a mismatch of needs. On the one hand, Librans are attracted to partners who are very forthright, quite assertive, proactive, quite aggressive in a way, whereas Virgo are attracted to partners who are kind of soft and gentle. Well, wait a minute, that's a bad explanation. It makes it sound like Virgo's ideal partner is a toilet roll. But what I'm saying is Virgos are attracted to partners who are sort of kind, compassionate, caring and sympathetic, whereas Libra are all about tough love. They're not going to mollycoddle you. And on the other hand, Libras also like someone proactive. They might find the Virgo just a little bit passive. But of course, there's a balance and they can learn from each other. One of the other problems I'm seeing in this relationship is that out of all the signs, Virgo and also Scorpio can go for long periods living the single life quite happily. These signs get on well with their own company. They don't feel a desperate need to be in a relationship. Whereas Librans, totally opposite. Librans love to get into a relationship really on and always be in a relationship. So even if Librans are single on the romantic side, they probably like to have a roommate or a best buddy to go around and do things with. So this means that Libra are always slightly insecure in this relationship, because they sense that this Virgo is not as dependent on the relationship as they are, and there's a kind of mistrustfulness and an uneasiness that the Libran is feeling. But on the other hand, the Virgo can help the Libran to deal with their hidden fears and anxieties and help them to be more confident. Virgo can also help Libra to see the subtleties of life and to act with a little bit more delicacy in certain situations. Now Virgo the Libra on the other hand can help the Virgo to be more assertive, more confident in business and with money, and to uncover some of the talents that they have. So what about a bit of property advice? Well, if these couple are together, I suggest buying a house or an apartment with 2 bathrooms. Because this couple, both these signs are very much into grooming and personal hygiene, so you don't want any fights over the bathroom of a morning, do you? Now, as time wears on, this couple, they both like to communicate, and they're both very rational and very logical. So they'll both have the urge to analyze their problems and to be quite rational in the way that they deal with them, which is great. They'll be the sort of couple that go to marriage guidance counseling. They won't just throw in the towel. They will look for solutions. It won't just find one storming out and forgetting all about it. With both these signs, they love honesty. So honesty is not a lonely word in this relationship. However, the Libran brand of honesty is quite diplomatic, whereas the Virgo brand of honesty is sometimes quite abrupt and quite to the point, and Libra can actually be taken aback by that. But they love the forthrightness of the Virgo. So that's looking really good for this relationship. Sexually, I feel there's not a great deal of passion. They interest each other, they enjoy being together, they enjoy doing things together, but when it comes down to the bedroom, there is always going to be something lacking, maybe something a little bit mechanical, a little bit too planned, almost like they're a little bit tense with each other and they need to sort of loosen up, get into the groove a bit more and just let go. So when I'm thinking about this combination, Both these signs don't stay in something if they're no longer happy or if it's no longer working for them. They will both walk away. So if you do find this couple together, you've got to know that they really, really want to be together, because neither of these will stick around and hang around just out of duty or a sense of responsibility. And well, I wouldn't say the passion's gone out, because I've just said there's not never going to be an enormous deal of passion with these two. But when they feel the flame's gone out or the intellectual side of the relationship goes out, they will walk away. So as I say, I'm thinking about this relationship and I'm picturing beautiful antique silk roses and really modern Art Deco anthurium lilies in a bunch. But wait a minute, anthurium lilies and roses, they don't really go in a bunch very well, do they? And yes, this is kind of an odd couple, although I feel it could work. Okay, guys, please join me on Facebook. The best way to contact me, if you fancy a personal reading, is on my Facebook page, because although I do read the comments, sometimes they go in the spam folder and they disappear for periods. So that's the best way to contact me. I'm happy to do readings, although I'm a bit inundated right now because I'm busy with my Astrology 2017 series. These are the books that are out at the moment. Virgo's hot off the press today. So all available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and also via Waterstones in the UK.